Welcome, everyone, to the Cosme Reads for Season 5, Episode 2.
Woo!
Woo! Yeah.
Episode 102, right?
102. There we go.
102.
102. Yeah. So, got no real announcements, I don't think. I was busy last week, so I did get an episode out, though, despite being super busy. I played in a pickleball tournament. Because I'm old now,
nice.
Apparently. That's what old people do is play pickleball.
Yeah, I was going to say my grandparents love pickleball.
I'm trying not to be
that. Most people in the tournament were a lot. I was like one of the youngest people there.
I believe it.
It was fun, though. It was like random matchings for because we were playing doubles. And it was random matchings, and I was paired with a guy that was probably in his like late 80s. The first two matches, same guy, and like we won both first games. He did actually pretty well, and then I got paired with an elderly lady who couldn't get the ball over the net on the like at all ever. Like,
yeah,
she couldn't serve. She couldn't hit the ball hard enough to get it over the net. So I felt bad. I was trying to like
out doing something. You know, that's the most
exactly. No, I was not like upset about it at all. Like, it was all fun,
it's not
but it was just one of those things where I was like, it wasn't serious. Like I just felt like a little bad. Like I was like, I don't know what the right thing to do. I don't want to be a ball hog, and so I'm just gonna kind of smile and be like, "Hey, good job, keep going, good contact."
Absolutely.
But just try to be positive. It was fun.
Official directions on how to play pickleball. It says specifically like no part of your body can touch the net or any part of your assistant like walking, and it says in brackets like a walker. Like that's how old this game is for. I don't know.
Yeah, but I mean, but it is now filtrated down to all types of age brackets. I mean,
I just think it's funny that if you look them up online, they specifically say like, don't touch it with your walker.
Yeah.
That's where it came from, though, because my mom was working for a community center before she retired, and she said they started pickleball like just randomly.
Yeah.
And she said they could not set up enough games and tournaments and stuff. They were like overwhelmed with people wanting to play. So, look, I'm all for it.
It was interesting.
Out of the house.
It was interesting. Yeah. It was my first time ever playing, so I played on the beginner side and like not necessarily beginner side. So like it was a lot more the older crowd, but like on the other side was like the intermediate to like higher ranked players, or because they have ratings or whatever. And I was like, kind of like, I wish I kind of played over there at the same time. I probably just would have crushed because I didn't even know what was going on. Like, I got the hang of it by the end. I was like, maybe I should go over there. But I was like, next time. Maybe I'll just get.
So, what compelled you to want to play in a pickleball tournament?
Just randomness. I saw it and was like, hey, something to do. And then one of my buddies, he was signing up for it, and then he ended up having a death in family, so he didn't even show up, and he didn't tell me he wasn't showing up. So I showed up to it, and he wasn't even there. I gave him a hard time, and he's like, I had a death in family. I was like, oh, now I feel like an ass. But I had fun. I had a great time. So it was just like one of my buddies was like, hey, we're playing pickleball, you should come. And I was like, all right,
hey, something new.
So something new. I've never done it. So I went sailing last week, and that's something I have done a million times, and that was fun. We had a good time doing that. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I'll do it again. Is what I told him. But probably, like I said, next time I'll go to. Because I was watching like some of the people that are like the higher rated players, and like that was not slip based at all. Like there was nothing slip based about that. They were really getting into it, like spin shots and all sorts of slams, and it was I look a lot more
fancy.
Fun,
yeah,
and apparently, like in a lot of big cities now, they have like 24-hour podiatrists now because of pickleball. Like I was talking to someone that's like in medicine, and they said actually like it's on the rise in like a lot of communities that have large pickleball populations. They have 24-hour because of the age of people playing, and they're injuring their feet.
Wow.
Oh,
get better shoes, people.
Yeah, it's important.
Get better shoes.
Yeah, I mean, shoes are everything. Right, whether it's running or 100%. Soccer or basketball or whatever, get the right shoes. You'd be surprised how much that changes everything. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we tell people that all the time. Even sailing, like people come out and they want to go barefoot. I was like, nope.
Oh no,
barefoot on the boat.
I don't even sail, and I know that rule. You don't go out barefoot? No.
Yeah, I do not go barefoot. Because I think about like power boating, going out and being barefoot on a boat. I'm like, nope, no sailboat.
Different.
Yeah, that would be my instinct. I would want to be barefoot.
Yeah, none of the boats that I race on have Kiwi grip, but like some of the boats that I've raced on before. Right?
Yeah.
No, Kiwi grip is like shards. It's like so you're super. Yeah, right. It'll cut your feet to pieces, but it's made to like keep your grip. So when you're walking around,
essentially, is what you're telling me.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's how most of the decks are on racing sailboats at least. They're not smooth. Right. They're all like super sandpapery.
I can only
because you want to have grip.
You sailboat experiences, and it was like really slick. And I was like, if I
was
sliding right off boats, boat, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I would expect.
The big boats all have grip. You want to get shoes that have good grip because you want to be able to plant your feet and not. So like shoes they make for like cooks and kitchens, they have like lots of. Those are great shoes for sailing because they're non-slip, non-skid shoes. They make special ones just for like.
That's what I surf. I used to wear those surfer shoes. So they're like super thin, but they have like rubberized soles on them. And it's kind of hard rubberized soles. I was thinking that kind of shoe, but it sounds like that's not the right shoe for what you're talking about, though.
No, tennis shoes, but like the ones they make for like sailing, they look like tennis shoes, but the bottom's like it's designed to grip even in wet surfaces.
But plus, it's like ripping up your freaking bottom of your shoe, right? So if you were like to be out there for a long time with some like thin sole shoes, you'd probably just like have to throw the shoes away at the end.
Oh yeah,
right. So
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's probably not the right shoe.
And the seawater doesn't do kind things to the shoe either. So it's only they don't last that too long. They start falling apart because the saltwater tends to eat away everything. But yeah, it's
the bleach of the sea.
The bleach of the sea. Yeah, the salt.
Well,
salt.
My week was much less fun. Anyway. I had the worst allergies all week. I'm finally feeling better, but
that's good.
Oh man,
yeah. Glad you recovered. Yeah. I have a bunch of people that work for me that are sick because
with allergies.
Because all their kids went back to school.
Oh no!
So kids are all like, hey,
petri dishes.
So now, and of course, they're all resilient. Kids are super resilient, so they come home with all the germs. But they give it to us, adults, and we just like ready to like keel over and die. So I've got a bunch of my coworkers and people that work for me who have small kids, and they're all like sick and sniffling. Oh, I got another cold. I'm like, start of school every year. That's what happens.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
For me, especially like get the super little.
Sorry, Alan.
I was saying the super little ones will do it to you.
Oh yeah,
they're like little petri.
Everything, It's the worst.
Petri dishes.
Yeah.
Grossness.
Oh yeah. Yep. What were you saying, Tree?
Oh, I was just saying this for me. It's something that comes out every year. Like it's a tree or a plant or something that comes out at this time of the year that just destroys me.
So I didn't realize until I was working out in my little pain cave the other day. And I can like literally look out of that window and look right across at our trees. And I was like, oh my God, the leaves are turning. Time. It's time for, because every time when the leaves sprout, all the things come out. And then when the leaves change color, I don't know what it is about that. It's going to be another allergy season. So I think that's the reason why you got hit.
That is exactly, it happens every single year. I don't know what it is.
It's and I can't explain the one that happens in the fall, but the moment the leaf turning got like I saw like one yellow leaf, and I just happened. In fact, even this evening, I went and I was counting them. I was like, oh, I've worked to like 20, maybe 30, and I was like, wow, this is that time of year.
Yeah,
so,
I haven't noticed any leaves changing yet, but I have noticed like the drop in temperature.
Oh yeah,
that's all those first little signs, and then it hits me. It's like a couple weeks in the fall and a couple weeks in the spring are really, really.
Jeez.
Speaking of kids, we ended up backing out. Like last spring, we did this thing called a kid carousel with like a couple other families, where like we took turns watching. I mean, I talked about the podcast, but we took turns watching other people's kids, and then every fourth Thursday they would watch our kids, and then we'd get to go on a date and have date nights. So we're going to do it again this fall, but they added an extra family, and 2 of the families had newborns since last time we did it. So now there are 4 newborns and 13 kids in the group, and we're like, with 2 parents, no. That's a safety issue. I'm not doing it. Like, I'm just not doing that. Not watching 4 infants.
That's a lot
kids.
to do.
It's dangerous at that point, because you think about, like, 1 infant needs like a bottle or something like that takes 1 parent out. Like, and then you have 1 parent watching 12 kids, 3 of them like nonverbal and trying to put their finger in every outlet. Like, no, I'm not doing it.
No, that doesn't seem like a good system.
Not worth it. No, it was
you put them all on dog feathers,
but
then they're good.
Yeah.
It's we're just like, nope, not gonna happen. Like, it'd be one thing if the kids were all the same age, but littles, it's tough. It's just tough.
It's so much attention.
So you ready to? Yeah, they need those little rugrats need so much attention. It's ridiculous. They just try to get into everything, and it's just
and they will take advantage of you if you're not paying attention.
Yeah, because I remember the first time we had the kids over last time, like, they had 2 little ones, and we forgot how unbaby-proofed our house was. Like it's amazing how fast you go as your kids get older into, like, just back to, like, not having a baby, like, because you baby-proof your house when you have a baby. Like, you do the whole things with the outlets, the little plastic things that go in that, these little things here that go in the outlets to keep them from sticking the figures in there, and you tape doors shut, you put gates up, and of course we have no gates up, we have nothing taped shut, like nothing, and Legos out everywhere that are all choking hazards, because we have older kids now that don't put things in their mouth. So, like, we didn't realize it till they came over. Like, our house is a death trap. Like, it literally is a death trap. We're running around trying to pick stuff up as the kids are trying to, like, slam their fingers and do all, like, oh no.
Oh no, Alan in the Temple of Doom. Stressful. Oh no.
Yeah. It was crazy. Yeah.
Can't you just lock them all in, like, crazy. One room? Just wrap the whole room in bubble wrap and just put all the kids in.
Or you get one of those pins that they make. Those, like, pop up, like, little pins that you can like set up in the middle of the floor, and you just like stick them in there. Yeah. Baby jail is perfect.
Yeah.
There you go.
There's toys in there. They're fine.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, they're fine.
Yeah. Yep. We could do that. If we had more room, if this construction wasn't going on, that might be an idea. But yeah, we don't have enough room in our house to do it. Not right now. We're cramped. Anyway, let's talk about some Mistborn.
Woohoo!
Book stuff.
Tree, what do you think about the beginning of this book?
Well, I don't know. I don't like this book, but it's all right. We're gonna get through it. It's fine. I know.
You don't like it.
Well, okay. Here's the thing. It's not that I don't like it. It's not that I.
I want to hear all the things, Tree.
Okay,
Tell us.
It's not that I don't like it. Like, I did end up liking it, but, like, I don't really like westerns. I don't really like guns in my fantasy books. I don't like steampunk kind of vibe, really. So all of that was really hard for me to get into this book. But, like, so it took me a while to settle into the world. It took me 3 tries to get all the way through this book. But by the time I was done it, I liked it.
Alan, we had this exact same conversation last week. We were talking about how people felt, because you were telling about how people felt strongly about this book because they're like, this is not my type of fantasy. This isn't sci-fi.
Right.
We're supposed to be in fantasy. And you were telling me about how there was like a backlash against this book when it came out or something, right? So it sounds like
well, no, not necessarily backlash. There's like divided people that love the series and people that just don't like it at all.
Like, didn't like
it. It's very polarizing.
Right. So it sounds like Tree is probably just you're. It sounds like, based on what Alan said, you are right in line with the same type of feeling. It's like, well, this is, a departure from the norm.
Yeah.
And you're like, it throws you off a bit, right? So
yeah, I had to just be like in the mood for it. And I just kept not being in the mood for it. But then when I finally was, it was okay, right? But this is the only one I read. I haven't read the other 2.
Yeah, I asked Alan about that.
And I don't remember if that's because I just chose not to, or if that's because I had talked to Alan about joining the podcast.
There's four.
There's four. Yeah, I'm sorry. There's four. Yeah.
The Lost Metal. Yeah, you can't forget.
But I love the characters.
Can't forget the Lost Metal. There you go.
Oh, hi.
It's my sticker.
Is that Wax?
It's that's Wax.
Hi,
with his guns
Wax.
and I got that. I can't remember how I got. Oh yeah, I got that when I ordered a leather bound from Dragonsteel, and they sent that in the box.
Nice.
One of the fancy leather bounds. I kept the stickers. I gave away the leather bound, but I kept the stickers because their stickers are cool. You know, I ordered the book for someone. I didn't order the stickers for someone, so I took the stickers for myself. Why not?
It's a very nice sticker.
Yeah. It was Chris's wedding present.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, it was Chris's wedding present. Yeah.
You
for Chris Pennington. Yeah, I got him.
Books and you kept the sticker.
Yeah, I got him Mistborn, the first Mistborn book, in leatherbound. I got a signed one from Brandon Sanderson.
Right. It's really fancy and everything.
Well, I gave it to him as a wedding present. So yeah,
good deal.
Some stuff I wish I had.
Leatherbound books to your friends when they got married. That makes me want to get married now.
There you go.
I want fancy books from Alan. Any takers out there? I'm just kidding. I'm never getting married. Not even for books.
Free. I'll get you a mini leather-bound book for your birthday. How about that?
Okay.
Make them yourself.
But your birthday just passed not that long ago, though. Either
no,
your birthday was mine, right?
It's in February.
Oh, it's February. I thought it was like right before mine. I know it was in February.
You can't tell she's in Aquarius. Age of Aquarius.
I don't do the zoological signs, so.
No, neither do I. I just know it's Aquarius because my kids are February days.
They do the research onto these things because I'm like, how the hell do you remember all the things and whatever? But I don't like track it. Like
I said, yeah. The only reason I know is because my wife and two of my kids are February babies. That's the only reason. Otherwise, I'd be like, I don't know, Jack. And Ian.
I've got a February baby, and I've got some other people in my family who are February babies, but I don't know that there's any similarities between their personalities at all. So.
Oh no, not at all.
Yeah,
I think they're all vague enough that you can fit anyone into any of the categories, and that's why it's
exactly
on purpose. So it's like, that's exactly like I am. I'm like, really? Because that sounds like everyone in the entire world.
Yeah, I don't know actually, because there's a few that I don't vibe with at all.
This person is moody sometimes. That's everyone.
Oh no!
like what?
Someone had a bad day. You must be a blah blah blah.
Yeah, it's hard to know how much of it is influenced through people talking about it and how much of it is actually kind of true.
Oh, but then it goes back into the whole phases of the moon and where the planets were born. It's insane. I mean, again, respect if you can track it like that, because I feel like there's a whole lot of thought and effort that goes into that, but it's not me.
Listen, the moon does affect people though. That's
of course it does. Heck,
the moon definitely is a factor with people.
Yeah.
Absolutely, and that's scientific fact.
That is a scientific fact.
Why they call it lunatic? Comes from lunatic. Yeah.
It's just like what the moon controls all the water on the earth, and humans are 90% water, 80% water. It just makes sense.
Yeah, what are we at? I'd be 80. I don't know. It's it's high. It is.
Yeah. All right. Sorry, Alan. We can talk about the book.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about some books. We've lost anyone that was going. Do you want to listen? Why are we talking about astrology? All right, chapter 3.
They know what they signed up for.
8 hours later. Yeah, so this is 8 hours after we ended chapter 2. So Wax is, trying to distract himself by just reading, and investigating the history of the Vanishers and old broadsheets, which are basically like the newspapers or whatever, the old news reports.
Wait, investigating the what?
The Vanishers.
Oh, vanishers.
That's
Sorry,
what they call them. Vanishers.
I don't know what. I thought you said vanishers for a second. I was like, what kind of is this like a new
vanish
fire or something? Okay, vanishers. Got it.
The vanishers.
All
the
right.
bad guys.
Yep.
He's trying to research the bad guys.
Yes.
And he's wondering about their methods and trying to get he's pretty much convinced himself that it's the people, not that everything else is kind of a ruse.
Ooh, it almost
he's
sounds
wondering
like
about their
he's
methods.
Following my theories from last week.
Yeah,
because literally that was a theory I posted up last week. Go check the tape, people. I said I think it's more about the people than it is about the stuff they're stealing.
You did.
Huh?
Yeah.
Tape. Check the tape.
Yep.
More about
check the tape.
Mm-hmm.
So as he's wondering about it, Alfred, Tillamoon, whatever his name is, his butler comes in. Alfred. With some
that's right, Alfred. Yeah.
Alfred, yeah. Yeah, and Wax begins sketching out the events while his butler cleans the room. Tillium, I think is his name. How you say it? Anyway. Tillium informs Wax his duties of the house and is disapproving of Wax getting involved with these robberies. Like, you have too much ish going on right now, like with your house. Like, you need to get your affairs in order. Like, don't worry about these robberies. These robberies don't concern you at all. But him being a lawman or ex-lawman, he's just fascinated. This is his MO. This is his way of being.
Yeah, he can't help himself from falling back into his old ways.
No, it's just who he is.
Yeah. You can leave the hood. The hood never leaves you. It's yeah.
Steel
horse rides. Dead or alive. He walks these streets.
Yeah. So what do you think about all this? I mean, before we get to the next part, because this interaction and this opening and I guess everything's going on. There's not a whole lot to talk about.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I don't know what it was, and I can't put my finger on it. Not now trust this butler.
Well, because he's a butler.
I mean,
never trust the butler.
Last 3 chapters, I was okay with him. I was like, oh, he's like Alfred and stuff. There was something about the way he said some stuff, and I can't put my finger on the exact moment when he became trust number 1 to me, and I was like, oh, I don't trust you for some reason, and I don't know what it is. It wasn't. I'm like almost like, did he have something to do with his uncle's death? I'm like, it's like that level of sus is happening with me right now. Again, I can't put my finger on it. Maybe I'll be proven completely insane wrong, and that's fine. But just right now, he gave me a vibe, and I can't shake it.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
I mean, I don't remember exactly, but I'm with you anyway because the butlers are always guilty. So
butler's always trouble.
Whatever he did, it was probably him. So
the butler's always trouble.
I picture him as like somewhere.
The maid. It's always the butler.
Full mystery movies taught me anything.
He's kind of like Alfred, but with a mix of Odd Job from James Bond. He's gonna take his hat off and just throw it real fast and cut.
And then like cuts the head off of a statue. Yes.
Yeah, with his hat. Bond, James Bond.
Also a bowler hat. A bowler hat with a really wicked sharp rim.
So, well, since Wax is a Pathian, he decides he needs more answers. So he decides to pray to Harmony, which you learn then that every time you go to pray to Harmony, you put a spike in your ear, an earring.
Oh man, that doesn't have any callbacks.
No.
Nope, none at all. Not a single callback.
None at all. None at all. But yeah, so he puts his earring in. And he talks about how he got his earring and everything like that. And he starts praying to Harmony. Says Harmony never answers him, but he feels like almost like there's something coming through there, and he doesn't pray like most people do, where he closes his eyes and stuff like that because he's still on his toes and doesn't want to be snuck up on. But yeah, he's searching for answers and reaches out to Harmony and feels like there's something coming through, but it's very vague.
Like the Beach Boys, he's getting good vibrations.
Yeah. Good vibrations.
Everybody knows that's the charm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I guess that little bit of history didn't come through the cracks of time with the earring spike thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And yeah, after meditating for a while, his thoughts just keep on going back to Lessie. And so he just decides to stop praying and go back to working on his house ledgers, because why not? Let's just do boring stuff.
Yep.
Let's do spreadsheets. It sounded exciting to me. That sounded the best part of this chapter is doing spreadsheets, because I got excited.
There's an episode of Futurama where it's like, do you want to see such and such actually go fight these robot minions, or do you want to see him do his spreadsheet, work on his taxes on spreadsheets? And everybody chooses the action item where it's like he goes fights and it says you selected work on spreadsheets. He's like,
spreadsheets.
And then it shows him later and he's like, well, it looks right here if I deduct. And it shows him just doing the whole thing, and it's just this boring scene of him doing all the financial. Yeah, so that's you. You're the guy choosing that option when it comes up.
Spreadsheets. Have you seen the original Microsoft commercials? The original Microsoft commercials for Excel, like from the 90s? They're great. There's one guy in the elevator. He pulls out like one of these giant laptops. And he's like, check out what I can do now. And it's like I can add up all the columns right away. And like, wow, where'd you get this thing?
I know Excel, I have, but I don't remember this stuff at all.
I was barely alive then.
Yeah.
Look, Alan, I'm gonna date myself real quick and say I was a Lotus 123, and before that, the best spreadsheet program, which also had basically a slideshow program in it, was Quark Express. I mean, it was like the best of the best. But man, I'm dating myself. I'm going way back. Way back machine. Anyway, look it up, kids. It existed. Quark Express. But yeah, I was like that guy. And I was, when everyone else was gaming, I was actually, look at what this spreadsheet can do. I was excited.
Back on your IBM 280 or whatever it was.
Shoot, no, I'm going back to my TRS 80 guy. I'm going way back.
TRS 80.
TRS 80 from Radio Shack'ems.
Yes. The Apple One that was
Apple One definitely predated me getting into like computers, but the Apple II and the Apple IIe, I was in then. That's when I was learning to program, man. I loved it. This is like English.
I remember the first iMac. I remember my friend got one of those and they had the game Lemmings on it, and we just go over there and play Lemmings for hours.
Oh shoot, yeah, it was like because of color, Shoot, back in then we were on the color Macintosh, which is all black and white, and
it was green screen,
black and white, but it was actually green screen essentially. It was green and gray.
It's green and black.
Green is a color technically.
Yeah, so we called it black and white because it was monochrome, but it was not really black.
It was green and black, or green and gray.
Yeah.
What is what?
Lemmings.
Lemmings was a game.
It was a game where you
to force your lemmings to
keep the lemmings from killing themselves.
But you wanted to get all the lemmings to go from one side of the screen to an exit. If they walk mindlessly,
and you had to set up So
if you
had to set up it was like a puzzle, and if you cut them off the crowd too early, then
they would just walk off a cliff. So there would be a lemming, and you would set the first lemming as it got close to the cliff. You would set it up and give it the attribute where it'd be a stopper lemming. And all he would do is just stand there and have his arms out like that. And then when lemmings would bounce, they would get up to him, and they would hit his arm, and they would turn around and go back to the direction. So it stopped them from walking off the cliff.
Interesting.
You could give lemmings little parachutes. So they would, if they got to the cliff, you would hit each one with a little parachute, and then you would float down.
Just trying to get lemmings to not kill themselves.
You would try to make sure, because it was
Yeah, that's pretty much
this
the whole game.
apocryphal story that came out.
It's their favorite thing to do.
It was an apocryphal story that came out that said that lemmings will just follow each other to their deaths if they fall off a cliff or something. It was completely bullshit.
Right.
But then they just ran with it. They made this game, and it became...
it was a documentary they made in the 80s, and the camera crew actually forced... They forced the lemmings off off the cliff for the shoot to make this whole thing up and killed a bunch of lemmings in the process of filming this documentary.
Such bullshit.
I believed that documentary, and I have not heard any of this information. I thought lemmings jumped off.
It was all fake.
Yeah, because that's the stuff they would do, because they were like, hey, we're going to try and so they did this to basically, and I don't remember which documentary it is, Alan, maybe you remember, but it came out later on that they had completely fabricated it. Lemmings don't do that.
Wow. I mean, it would be a pretty weird survival tactic if they did. I think because they want to stay alive, you know.
I mean, and not that there aren't animal species that do commit mass suicide. I mean, it is a thing.
I mean, ants do death spirals. I mean,
absolutely,
there's ants will do death spirals and stuff like that.
But lemmings do not. But it became this thing, and it was like, and they made a video game out of it, and then it just blew up. It was huge. Yeah. This is like late late 90s, I think.
Mid 90s. Yeah, okay. It was mid 90s.
Yeah, but it was crazy.
Yeah, like 95, 94.
Yeah. And it was everywhere, and they ported it to every game system. So if you had a game system, they made a Lemmings for it somewhere. So
I might have to hunt this down.
I
love a good puzzle game.
Oh yeah, you would probably puzzle games. It's fun for that. And you had to like they would give you like 50 lemmings, and to pass the level, 40 of them have to survive and make it to the exit. That's the kind of way it works. So just FYI.
Interesting. Yeah. Okay. Wow.
It's fun. It's fun. It's chill. Yeah, it's not like like a huge action game. You just watch these lemmings slowly walk, and you give them little attributes, and you just try to get them to go to wherever they're trying to go to. That's it.
Yep. Well, that's how we end this chapter. Is basically
Lemmings.
So, any other thoughts from this chapter before we move?
I don't remember how it ended because we talked about lemmings for so long now.
The end of this chapter basically kind of is like went out with a whimper because he was like, I got to be responsible. I remember.
Oh yeah, ew, adulthood.
Yep, that's exactly what he was like. Damn, adulting.
Oh right. Oh yeah, I'll do my ledgers.
Yep, there it is.
Spreadsheets. Okay, now I understand the full circle. Okay, we're
there.
Back
We
track.
go. You get it. Yep.
Yeah. All right, let's move to chapter 4. So, chapter 4, Wax is escorting Steris to Yeoman Ostin's wedding dinner. You remember Yeoman from that surname. All these things taken, callbacks from Mistborn Era 1.
Mm-hmm.
Fun.
Thank you for cluing me into that.
Yeah. They're talking politics a little bit, about, who's in attendance and but Steris is questioning, I guess, Wax's lack of decorum. Is that kind of right? I think. Here, but
because he keeps saying stuff that's like really like brash, and maybe I'll use the term gauche. He's like, just doing some stuff that's like, not really something that is becoming of the aristocracy, right? And so she's like, you need to, and she carries herself in such a like high effect, so she's 100%. Like, every time he does something weird or untoward, and she like calls him out on it, like she's like that.
Yeah,
especially talking about where 100%. He came from,
Yeah.
I love.
So they go to their table, and there's Lord Harms and Marcy. At the table, Wax starts talking to Marcy about her education, and then the server shows up. And it's like, and it takes a Wax double take. He like looks at his eyes. He's like, Wayne, what are you doing?
Man, in the audiobook, the thing is hilarious. This act is so fake French. I love it so much. I'm like,
yeah,
because I know it's supposed to sound kind of terrorist style, but it is so hilarious. This guy's again. It sounds like if he told
Wayne's great.
It sounds like if he told a 10-year-old, "Hey, speak French," and they're like, "Got it."
Yep. That's exactly what it like.
You know it.
It
was hilarious. I loved everything he spoke. I was like, I'm a fan. It reminds me so much of what's the sidekick's name in Elantris? Frollo. That guy.
It starts with a G.
He calls people Colo.
Starts with a G.
It's like
Cholo. G.
Right, Colo. Yeah, but anyway, Colo. It reminded me so much of Gaudin or something.
I don't know.
Galadin or something. Yeah, something like that.
Reminds me. I think he might have got it. I think it might have been Galadin. Anyway, but it reminds me of him so much. I loved it. I was like, this is the best. And he's good with, talk on him though, it does sound like he actually is pretty good at disguises. It sounds like that's his thing. I mean, now if you're really attentive, maybe you can kind of, see through all the the stuff he's kicked on his face and all the adornments, but he sounds like he's pretty good at this thing. So I like him.
Yeah, he's fun.
I think he's all kinds of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, it reminds me of the what's that Key and Peele skit where like they go to the French restaurant and like he's like, "Oh yeah, I do French. I'll order for you."
And she's like, "Oh well, you can order." And then
you can order for me.
He's like, "You can." He's like, he's like,
it says all he's like,
he's just like, I'm done. He just leaves. He's like, I'm done. He's like, I'm so sorry.
It's like, sir, I don't understand what you're saying.
Yeah. Man, that thing's funny.
I've never seen that one.
And then she speaks, and she knows more French than he does. I don't know if
she actually speaks French.
Or the what do you think? You're better at French than me. And he's like, I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna go now. Bye.
He just leaves.
I'm going to McDonald's.
Yep. Yeah. That's exactly where he went to.
Where I can pronounce every single thing on that menu.
Yeah. And then,
of course, some friends of ours, by the way, recently, and they said that they went to a steak restaurant with some people that do not ever go out. Mm-hmm. The lady said, "What kind of fish is this?" It says here they got the filet mignon. And I was like, "Yep, I guess." Well, but you might see the filet mignon on the menu.
Filet mignon.
Filet mignon. Get it.
Fun times. Yep.
Try it.
So,
best fish you'll ever
Wayne attempts to. What do you say?
It is the best fish you'll ever have. Because she said it was
best fish. Fantastic fish.
It was a fillet of fish basically, but it's a filet of mignon. It's got it right.
Never heard of a mignon, but
yeah, it's a fancy fish.
Try anything once. That's right.
Yeah, there's a lot. Speaking of fish, there's a lot of fish. They change their names of the fish just for restaurants to make them sound more appetizing. So it wouldn't be unheard of. I mean, like what's it? Sea bass, Chilean sea bass. That's not what it's called. It's Patagonian toothfish.
Yep.
But
actually, there's a whole bunch of those. They keep changing the names of it over and over and over again because it will make it sound more fancy.
I mean, it's Maui, which is fish in Hawaiian. I mean, Maui is fish. Maui is fish.
And it's literally fish.
That's cute.
Because it's dolphin. Because it's dolphin, but it's not the porpoise dolphin. It's the fish dolphin.
Fish.
Yeah, it's the fish dolphin. But then because people thought they were ordering flipper, then they thought changed the name in restaurants,
and that's the reason why they changed the name because they were like,
to Maui.
That was the whole thing. Is people don't understand the difference between dolphin fish and a dolphin, so they think you're eating
right.
Like, would you
and they
say
look nothing alike.
They look nothing.
Yeah,
not even
nothing. One is green and yellow and really, really colorful, and like it's a flat face and clearly a
flat
fish.
face, right? It's like this like angled face that just comes straight down like that. There's no snout, no nothing on it. Yeah,
there's no snout or anything. Yeah, it's a fish.
Anyway,
it looks like a fish.
I like mahi mahi, so that's the reason why. I mean, I'm always offended when people are like, mahi mahi is actually dolphin. I'm like, dolphin fish.
Dolphin fish.
Whole difference.
Fish.
You're gonna have to carry around like a little diagram in your wallet, and you just
not anymore because they have iPhones now. I can put my phone
out. iPhones. Yeah.
No, this
is what we're eating.
Yeah, it doesn't have the same effect. So it's always in your. It's just the perfect moment. A little folded piece of paper.
Yeah. If I had to have a piece of paper for everything I had to correct people on, I would have like one of those wallets that George Costanza sat on, and it was so big that it actually exploded when he tried to put one more thing in it.
Oh no! You need like one of those like unfoldy ones. So like it's all like the kids' photos, but it's just
all the kids' photos.
It's got the portfolio, just like a Oh, I love this idea. Just to throw it out and be like, facts.
Facts. This is my facts wallet.
Why facts? In fact, I just need to have a wallet just of facts.
I don't have money, but
There's
I
have
a wealth of knowledge.
No money, no pictures of family, no credit cards.
Facts. Straight facts.
Speaking of seafood, there was I guess something that my son was watching, and I guess the main character goes in to like fight a squid and just yells, "It's calamari time!" and like jumps in. So my son had no idea what calamari is. Like just randomly was playing and just yelled out, "It's calamari time!" And I just looked over like, "What?" He had explained to me like about. I was like, "What do you eat squid?" Like he didn't know squid at all. So like I'd explain it to him. Like I was like, "It's squid. We can go eat it sometime if you want. It's pretty good actually." It's calamari time. So I'm gonna start using that now randomly when I get excited. It's calamari time.
Yes, it's perfect.
It sounds like the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's just like it's calamari.
Yeah.
Right? Wow.
Cowabunga. Yeah.
Calamari.
Calamari time. Anyway, kids say the darndest things. So Wayne starts to attempts to communicate secretly with Wax and does a pretty good job with it. And Wax is going on like telling shocking stories about like his time in the roughs, and Darius is like, "Oh my." And Marcy's like eating it all up because she's really interested in like crime and that kind of stuff. I mean, she's super into it. When Wax and Marcy are finally by themselves, that's when Wayne comes to the table and just sits down with them, and they're like, "Yeah, I know you recognize me, so I'm not gonna try to fake it anymore." It's just like you can't sit here like looking like a waiter. And he's like, "Hold on."
Wax had to tell Wayne that she recognized him.
That she recognized him, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, she recognizes you, right?
Yes. He was like, "Oh, what?" And he was like, "She recognizes me, dude. Come on, stop."
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah. Right. And then he sits down at the table, and then to make comments like, "You can't just be the waiter and sit down." He's, "Oh yeah, good point." And like immediately
he leans the chair back far enough where the speed bubble doesn't hit anything else. And then he's just like, and he's like, "Yep, that guy."
Yeah, and a duster and like just
hit some stuff under the table specifically, so he could get his whole, I don't know, costume together or effects in place. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Fun. I like him.
And and they have like a little bit of banter back and forth, which is funny. But the talk eventually turns to investigation on the Vanishers. And Wayne's like, "Did you bring your guns, Wax?" And Wax is like, "No, of course I didn't bring my guns. Why would I bring my guns?" He's like, he was like, "Because they stopped robbing trains, and if they're going to continue robbing high society, what the perfect hit would be, right?" And they're like,
first he's like, "Well, they robbed a theater," and he's like, "Oh, a theater makes sense. That's where the high class is."
Just putting two together. They're like, "Oh, a wedding reception would probably be a perfect place to." And the doors bust up.
Right on cue.
Yep. But little fact check. He said did you bring your gun? And he said, no.
Right.
Later,
because he did not lie. He said, "Did you bring your gun?"
Ah, brat.
I didn't bring my gun. I have guns.
Got all the questions about how this gun made it through the pat check, but we'll get to that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm just excited.
No, I feel you.
Maybe Wax is part Chandra and has it inside his body, like in a fold or something like that.
Flesh pocket.
We're in Scadrial. It could be Chandra anywhere.
Oh man, here we go. Oh man, he absorbed the gun into his side.
Yeah, in his flesh pocket.
Yes,
flesh. Sounds gross.
It is gross.
Yeah, thank you.
Gross.
I'm sorry. Thank you for backing me up on that. It is gross. It is gross. Yes.
Anyway,
I'm gonna call my belly.
Yeah, the door's busted open.
See how well that works over with people.
With the light.
With the ladies.
No.
The ladies, my flesh pocket. No.
I was suspecting my flesh pocket the other day. Just say that out loud in public. And watch the arrest warrants just flood in, right? I mean, they're just like, you need to come with us, sir. Just take you out of here.
So there's a prison pocket. You know, there's
hey,
it's just a prison pocket.
That's a different pocket.
That's a different pocket.
I know you use some bad language. Let's keep it somewhat kid friendly.
Meanwhile, the Willow Reeds like 2 weeks ago, it was all about anal. I don't know.
Be like, well, I could deal with the bad language, but I didn't know what a prison pocket was.
Listen, it's good. They're gonna learn eventually.
You're gonna learn eventually. This is how.
Oh man, yeah, they will, but they don't have to learn tonight.
Well, we aren't going to explain it, but ask your mom and dad, kids.
Oh, wait, Alan, go ahead and put up the more you know. Because it had to happen. It had to happen.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Anyways.
Dun, dun, dun.
So, any thoughts about this banter? Anything that stood out? Anything that you really, really enjoyed?
I mean, of course, anything Wayne's in now, I'm just like all about, right? That's just, I mean, and by the way, I'm gonna continue to call him John Wayne, because that's just the way I think of him in my head. Is he's John Wayne? He's like, John Wayne. I'm gonna go out here and do the masks and the thing, and now I'm gonna look like Genghis Khan. Anyway, reference, because John Wayne movie. Oh my Lord, have mercy! John Wayne was Genghis Khan in the movie. People, if you did not know,
I didn't.
Almost everybody in that movie died because it was right down the way from a radioactive site. And almost everybody got cancer and died.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, the most cursed freaking movie of all time. Hey. Wow. Luckily, John Wayne got to do the yellow face though. So, America.
Fuck yeah.
No, exactly.
Don't you love Wax's story? Like they're trying to like have like pleasant dinner conversation, and Wax is like, yeah, I shot the dog's tail off by accident. I was aiming for the balls.
Oh man, that was so funny. And then he said he threw a knife at a guy, hit him in the eye. I was trying to aim for his balls too.
I'm really bad at throwing knives.
Now the interesting thing though is one of them was true, the other was apocryphal. But I really was trying to hit the dog in the balls because I was just thinking, I don't want to, and then took off his tail. And poor was not Maris, Steris.
Yeah,
was so. Yeah, I feel like this word a lot this week.
Uncomfortable.
Incensed. She was like, "Oh, clutch my pearls." What the?
Yeah, she's a pearl clutcher for sure.
Yeah.
See, Steris is not someone that I think I would ever want to hang out with. But I appreciate her. Yeah. I appreciate her point of view on things and what she's doing to survive in this society. Like, she's on top of her stuff.
Oh, well,
everything.
She is.
Oh, yeah. She's good at what she knows, and she knows society. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I think in this book, Wax is marrying Maris. Maris.
Are you making a ship?
Oh, absolutely, that's a ship. That's happening. Come on.
They do make it very flirty in the book too.
Come on, I mean, this is Telegraph better than freaking Western Union.
Okay, but love triangle. That's what I'm seeing here.
Between who, and who?
Wax, Wayne, and Marcy.
Wayne's gonna get into that.
Wayne is already in it. Wayne said, "I'll show you around, lady. You want to hear more about personal stories?"
That's just because he will talk to a wall if it will listen. This guy, oh man, Wayne is like, hey, if you see these lips are flapping, I'm ready to tell you some stories. You don't care.
So that's all you think that is? You don't think love?
I don't know. Wax does love Wayne. I remember when he was like doing his like investigation. He started drawing
that's
stick
the way.
figures.
If I saw a love triangle, it would be.
You can still, like best friends get in love triangles all the time. Hey. Otherwise, it wouldn't be dramatic.
Hey, look, it could happen.
It could happen.
Because I had a friend of mine. I remember when I broke up with my ex-wife, and there's a friend of mine. He had not come out yet, and then he just kind of put the proposal out there. I was like, dude, I mean, we're good friends. I don't. I'm sorry, it's just not me.
Oh.
And
I didn't think that kind of love triangle.
I was thinking if you were going to go that way, I would go that route first.
Oh, I wasn't going that route at all.
No, I would go that route first.
They both want the girl.
Oh no, I was thinking might be like.
I'm thinking she wants Wax, but Wax doesn't want her. But Wayne
Wax wants her. That's the reason why he keeps the interest in when he talks to her.
I mean, maybe a little bit.
Yeah, I think they're gonna hook up.
She feels really young though.
She is young right now.
Yeah.
Right now. That's what I like about these high school girls.
Matthew McConaughey.
All right.
I remember when he did his. I think I already said this before on this podcast with that before, but he put in his autobiography, and I cannot remember what the name of his autobiography was, but everyone was like, if he should have named his autobiography, I write.
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
You missed your opportunity, man. Come on.
You missed it. Yep.
Yeah.
Anyways. Yeah. So chapter 5. So the Vanishers all come in. There's about 2 to 3 dozen. Wax is estimating, and of course, like Wayne's over there, like Scrappy Doo, like let me at him, and Wayne's
nice reference, Wayne. Scrappy Doo, because he is. Now that you said it, it checks out, Alan. I appreciate that.
He is Scrappy Doo in the situation. He's like, let me at him. I was like, stop.
He's like, let me at him. Oh,
yeah,
man.
Like, no.
Hilarious.
You know, people will die if you start doing this right now. Like they all have guns. Like, no, this is not the time, Wayne. Not the time. He's like,
And then that other old guy, every single time Wax is like, chill down, Wayne. Like, don't do this. Like, get at him. We got another Scrappy Doo over there.
Yeah, the constabulary.
The constable. Yeah, the constabulary.
Yeah. And he's like, I will whip you with my cane. He's like that kind of
Lord Peterus.
Yeah, that's right. Lord.
Yeah.
Lord. Why did I hear Lurp? Lord. Like what?
Lurp.
Yeah,
Lurp Peterus.
What kind of name is that?
Lorde
I
Peterus.
heard that properly.
Yeah. But so Marcy just pulls out her notebook immediately and starts like just drawing, and they're like,
well, she's not drawing.
Wayne,
she's just
calm down.
She's just
writing description,
which is important that I say that because when the guy looks in there later, he doesn't.
There's nothing but words here.
Yes.
There's all these words.
There's words.
There's words.
Yeah. There's letters. But yeah, so she's writing out descriptions, and she goes on to like, "What are you doing?" It's like writing the script. He's like, "Do you know most eyewitnesses are completely false? Like, you have to write down every detail right now in the moment and keep calm."
Absolutely true.
And it's absolutely true.
That is a fact. That is a fact, and it is I mean, I didn't realize how bad that was. How many people have actually gotten incarcerated because, and it's not the fact that like, trying to get false testimony. They do not remember, and they're in lineups, and they just find the most intimidating person in the lineup, and they're like, it was him, even though no empirical evidence that they did anything wrong.
Yeah, people.
Yeah.
It's not just America. It's everywhere.
Well,
I mean, it's just human nature to, in a stressful situation, to pay attention to the wrong things. Like they say, like especially if there's guns involved, like you'll pay attention to the barrel and to the gun because you're watching that, and not the face of the person behind it.
Right. The odds of you watching the face is like gun. You might remember some of the clothing, maybe the height.
Maybe.
That's about
maybe.
Which is the reason why.
But a lot of times,
is people walk out the door. If you notice the door, they always have the height thing.
Yeah.
Because there might be the possibility, because if you see somebody running out the door for that brief millisecond, you think you're safe. That might be the one thing you remember from that whole exchange. Is
you're the 90s rom-com movie? Do you remember the rom-com movie Can't Hardly Wait?
Okay,
90s.
Which movie is that? What's the plot?
It's with Seth Green's in it. Anyway, it's Can't Hardly Wait. It's about a big party, high school party movie. But there's a scene like where they're looking for a guy. It's like, have you seen blah blah blah? It's like short, kind of tall, wears t-shirts sometimes. Like I used to say it all the time when someone asked me, like, describe someone like short, kind of tall, wears t-shirts sometimes. Like,
oh man, I love this. It's the best description ever.
It's like the description. Best description ever.
Oh, wait,
short, kind of tall, wears t-shirts sometimes. Yeah.
Was that the movie that the girl who was the ghost whisperer was in too?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I know exactly what movie you're talking about. Now it's come back to me.
Yeah.
I can't remember her name though.
Yeah. There's a scene where I think it's Seth Green's like playing like the stoner character.
Right.
Like,
he's
have you
seen
blah blah? He's like, oh yeah, I know him. He's short, kind of tall, wears t-shirts sometimes.
Yep.
Always remember that line. I use it all the time. Like when people like ask, like, do you see what he looks like? Yeah, short, kind of tall, wears t-shirts sometimes. And they're like, what? Like,
perfect.
That's description.
Perfect. Describe everybody.
Yeah. Describe everyone.
My brain is turning that into like a remix, like rap song right now. Every time you say it, short, kind of tall, wears t-shirts sometimes. Short, kind of tall, wears t-shirts sometimes.
Yeah. But yeah, Wax is definitely worried here about. Yep. There we go. We can do it. Once I get my other computer back where I actually can run software, because this laptop cannot run any kind of editing software. I'll redo our intro and our outros and things like that. It's on my list of things to do. It's just that I don't have a real computer hooked up because it's packed up for the renovations. I don't know where to put it right now. So, bummer. Wax is kind of just worried about the safety of everyone in the room. Doesn't want to cause a bloodbath. And the bandits, they go around demanding everyone give up the jewelry. When one of them reaches Wax's table, he hides Marcy's notebook and Wayne's dueling canes against the table with a gentle push of Alamancy, a little steel push to hold the metal up and stick him to the bottom of the table.
Right.
And he looks over at the leader, and even though the leader's face is covered, something about him seems familiar. He keeps on saying that. He's like, there's something about the leader. Like,
almost like Armando says that there was somebody I think is also suspicious. That's your gift intro. Somebody's suspicious.
Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be.
Again, those are the dots I'm connecting. I'm connecting them dots. I'm like, Butler.
Okay.
Familiar sounding something. I was like, because I don't like this Butler dude, and he said the voice is now. The only thing that got me though is I was like, but you hear this voice every day of your Butler. I was like, it would be like really obvious, but what if he's trying to kind of like like Batman, like Batman, you know, thing, and it's like, oh, it's slightly familiar.
I don't know. I think with how often he sees Wayne dressing up and can pick those things out from him, I think it would probably not go over so well with Wax, like not picking up.
But it's got to be somebody that we've seen, and we've only, it's been 5 chapters before this chapter.
It's got to be someone that we've
No, this is chapter 5. Sorry, because it's prologue 1, 2, and then it's 3, 4, 5.
Well, it could be someone that gets brought up, like someone that Wax knows, but maybe we don't know them yet. Like someone that gets brought up later, maybe, and then like we go back in time, like a.
I feel like Brandon Sanderson does a good job of telegraphing your opportunities to like divulge whatever the mystery is. If you can pay enough attention, I feel like him doing this means that the person that's behind this mask is somebody we have definitely met.
It's just like we haven't done very much book yet, so I guess it really doesn't
not very long
options other than the Butler.
No, it's a short book.
I mean, because we're like already like almost halfway through the book, right?
Oh damn! Really?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, this book is short. Yeah, this book is not long.
It's really
at all.
short.
Huh. Yeah, it's like only 6 hours long.
It's
and we
did get through it.
It's like 6 something hours long, maybe 7 hours long, and we've already done like 2 plus maybe almost 3 hours. We're getting close to like half. Just to put it in perspective.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So he looks over the leader, and the leader's like walking around with the drawing in his hand, searching people at each table. And Wax notices that, and he's like, yep. Put 2 together. It's like, that's definitely a ruse. They're definitely looking for people. And at this point, he picks his first hostage at random, air quotes.
What did he initially
just
say,
pick someone random.
He threw us out of position because he made it sound like the what was on the paper was something else.
Yeah.
And I don't know what it was that he said. And then he was like, oh, wait, this is actually the person he's looking for. What was? I don't remember.
I can't remember.
Anyway.
What it was.
It seems like he got it wrong at first. Then he was like, oh, wait a minute. It's the person he's trying to look for.
Yeah. But he says, we're just gonna pick a few pick one hostage at random to make sure you guys don't follow us. So I knew immediately
it was gonna be because they talked about the cousin getting abducted last time,
right.
And then earlier in these chapters they were talking about it's like these family lineage stuff. I was like, they took their cousin. I mean, because it literally happened only like 4 chapters ago, 3 chapters ago. I was like, they're definitely getting taken. It's the 2 of them. I was like,
right,
they're getting stuffed in a bag.
What do you think's up with that?
And
what's
what'd you say, Tree?
What's up with that?
What do you think
is up with that? Like, have any theories?
So I'm still trying to understand what you do with that, right? Because you can't make them. You can't make them use their powers, especially if they don't know they even have those powers.
Yeah. All of my never mind. I actually can't share theories because I can't. It's been a long time since I've read these, but I'm always afraid of what I don't
remembering something, right? Little nuggets.
Whether it's a theory or if it's actually something you remember.
Yeah, I can't.
So me, all I keep thinking of is something about blood, and the reason why blood comes up to me is because of the Kolos thing. There's a dude that has Kolos, Kolos blood. Yeah, and I'm like,
he's Kolos blood in him.
There's no mating thing going on here. That's Kolos blood. That's very specific. And I was like, I bet you it's something about extracting the blood genetics of people and using that to do something. So I'm down with the idea that they're probably extracting DNA, genetic evidence, whatever, and they're doing something with it.
Yeah, that was my feeling too. That's what I was gonna say, but didn't want to say just in case.
So let's go back to just to throw.
So now I've said it. You're safe, right? Because
now that you said it, I'm safe to think that way.
Yeah, you're safe. You can say what you say with your theory because you're not tainting me at all, Tree.
No, you said it. You said it. So
okay.
Going back to Era 1, is there a way to steal elementic powers?
Yes.
Oh, I forgot. Oh shit.
Healermergy. You can drive a spike right through someone into someone else and take their elementic powers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's Air 1. That's not spoilery. We've already read Air 1.
That's not spoilery.
Right.
I feel
so
like
that's where I'm going. Is I'm like
they're
gonna do something to take again the blood, whatever. But I don't know if they're gonna do all that. I hope they don't go. I mean, because that was like really horrific. Through what was happening here.
Steel Inquisitors again.
Oh,
they're making some more Steel Inquisitors.
It is Mistborn dark.
I hate to think because this book is not trying to go that dark, but
we started out with him accidentally killing his girlfriend, shooting her in the face. You don't think this is going to be dark? Well, I mean, like it's not.
But that was completely unintentional. It was.
Last time it was the whole world is kind of dark, but I think we have potential to go to some really dark themes.
I mean, because they haven't no bodies have shown up. None of these hostages' bodies have shown up or anything yet.
Not yet.
So that's just I'm trying to have some optimism that you're not going that route.
Yeah.
Do I think they might be like, like using like syringes or something? Sure. I don't want to go that route to say they're actually like, putting steel spikes through them and
sure.
What's
killing them? Butchering
his brother's name? I forgot his name.
Brother?
Yeah, Kelser's brother's name.
Marsh.
Marsh. Thank you. Yeah, I don't want to go that route and think they're putting him through that. We get like all the spikes and the spikes and the spikes and the
through your chest and spikes and spikes and spikes.
Yeah, and this fight and
But yeah, so when he picks Steris, that's when Lord Peter stands up and starts yelling like, it's like, this is poppycock.
Man, I was waiting for this guy to use the word guffaw.
Yeah.
This is an insensitivity to my moralities. Yeah. To say something like that, because he's all about that. He's like, how dare you?
Yeah. I will see you hanged by tomorrow. By the morrow. And you're gonna threaten me? And that's when he knocks him out. Yeah. What? You're gonna threaten me? All right. Knocks him out. And that's when he goes back and says, you know what? We'll take 2 hostages this time. Let's see.
But you said knocks him out. He doesn't knock him out. He kills him, though. He shoots him.
That's after.
No, that's later. That's after.
Oh,
that's
sorry.
after. He comes back too.
My bad. Sorry.
Yep.
My bad.
Yeah, you're getting ahead. Yeah, it's okay. He comes back too. He gets knocked out the first time. And then they take Mercy. And Wax is now having real troubles with this. Where Wayne's just like, all right, it's time to fight. And Wax is like, it's too many people. But yeah, it's now getting to the point where we have to do something.
Killed yet, but like, people getting injured, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's
yeah. Yep. It's people getting injured. And he's like, and even the leader is like saying like, at some point I gotta let my boys loose on these these rich folk, and says something along those lines. I've been holding them back, and you're pushing my buttons, Lord Peterus, and knocks him out or whatever. So eventually he comes back to and starts yelling again, and calls him a coward. And at that point, the leader turns around, pulls out a gun, and shoots him right in the head. And that's when Wayne immediately erects a speed bubble and is like, now you fucked up. Before, we could have figured out a way to maybe follow you. Yeah. Once that trigger gets pulled, nah. And that's when, Wayne slides out a gun. Wayne's like, you said you didn't have a gun. I said I didn't have a gun.
How the hell did he hide these 2 guns? Because remember, his gun has a crazy long barrel on it. And he hid it somehow along his side.
Flash pockets.
Yeah, I guess. There it is.
Flash pockets.
Flash pockets.
Prison pockets.
It's like Jim Gaffigan skits. He's like, hot pockets. Flash pockets. Pulls out the flash pocket. And he's got one hidden on his back. Also, because they were talking about how they were like, frisking the ladies and being like, feeling them stuff. I mean, why would you not, really check a dude to make sure he didn't have a gun and stuff. I mean, unless he was lazy. I mean, he is part Kolos, so maybe that's the issue. He's not really bright.
Yeah, he's just dumb.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Anyway, we'll go with that. But yeah, so puts the speed bubble, and Wax is like, all right, let's go. And that's how we end this chapter. I know I left you guys on a giant cliffhanger.
Yeah, you did.
And all Wax is thinking, like, I better not screw this up this time. I better not freeze. Because every other time he's tried to go back to it, he's frozen. So just from the trauma.
I think Marcy was the one that put him over the top.
Yeah.
You know, his fiance getting abducted. He was like, "Oh, that's a loss." But her getting abducted, he was like, "No." And then he turns around and he kills
Peterson.
Peters.
Yeah, when he kills Peters, and I was like, "Oh, now you really."
Yeah. 3 strikes, you're out.
I mean, he's sitting there and he's like, "Oh, he's like sitting there, like, shakily, like waving his stick at him, like, oh, how dare you?" And it's like, okay, old man, what are you gonna do? But you didn't have to shoot him. That was completely unnecessary. How much of a threat was he really? You could have went over and tripped him and been like, get up. What was he gonna do? Other than go off at the mouth. And then he tells his crew, you can just have Adam. And I'm like, oh, now you really
fucked up. Yeah. Yeah, it's a
bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
No, I was thinking about that. I don't know if it's a meme where it's like it sounds like Morgan Freeman. He was like, and at that time, that's when he knew he had really fucked up.
Fucked up.
Really, what I was thinking this moment, I was like, it was at that time he realized he had really fucked up.
Yeah. Yep. So fun times. So now we get ready. I put in the episode title for this in the description, ready for the Ballroom Blitz, but I think the Ballroom Blitz really is about to happen. But yeah, this is kind of the Ballroom Blitz. Yeah, next week. The Ballroom Blitz.
Ballroom Blitz.
Ballroom Blitz.
Hey.
Anyways. So, any final thoughts? And these are fun. This was fun chapters. They are fun. I love Wayne. I love Wayne. Wayne's my ride or die.
Wayne's fun.
He reminds me of so many of my friends. That
I give him a
ridiculous
20% chance of surviving this book.
A 20%?
I said that last week. If I didn't say 20%, I said maybe lower, but maybe I said the same thing. I have to go back and look at the YouTube video.
Now listen, Alonso, he's got super fast healing powers.
Does make a difference.
He does.
Which we haven't seen yet, but he did talk about it in his last couple chapters.
And he stayed sick for a while. So
you think he's gonna
I don't think he's gonna make it.
See, now I think he is. Wait, this book or the whole series?
I think he might make it through 2 books. So I think he'll make it this book. He'll make it this book, and the next book he's gonna get taken out.
See, now I think what's going to happen with him for the rest of the series is that he's going to be like the Glenn from Walking Dead, where he always gets hurt, but he never actually dies.
Until he dies.
Glenn did die horrifically.
I know he did, but we just forget about that part.
Look, I remember reading that comic book because again, comic book guy, and
you're right, Glenn did that. That was a bad example, but he's just like in my mind, I think he's just going to be like the punching bag character.
Okay.
But I think he's going to make it to the end of the series.
Okay.
Or at least to the last book.
I want that for him.
Okay.
Well, want really hard because it's going to happen.
I want a lot of things really
manifest,
hard.
Alonso, manifest.
Tree, I want a lot of things really hard. It does not make them come into fruition.
Well, you obviously aren't wanting them hard.
I really wanted to win the Powerball. I really wanted to win the Powerball.
It's the issue. You're not manifesting properly.
All right. I need the what is that? The Shoot, the blue chew of wanting capabilities. I need to make sure my wants are extremely powerful.
Yes. Power that shit up.
Uh-huh. Gonna power up my wants. Oh no. So of course, if I had that, the ability to power up my wants, probably book series. It's probably gonna go into some other stuff.
Yeah,
Real stuff, you know.
There you go. Fun times. So, any other thoughts?
Can we? Oh, sorry. I was gonna say, make sure before at the end of this episode, can we make sure we announce the winner last?
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
Let's make sure we do that.
We had to announce.
I want to. I was gonna say at the beginning before we got on the podcast, but I didn't want to forget that. Anyway, so sorry, Alan.
Yeah. No worries. I'll go. So a couple weeks ago we did if you haven't forgotten, Tree has almost finished, right?
Oh,
an amazing.
I just gotta send it to
it's finished.
Okay.
Finished she has finished an amazing drawing from Tress. So we did have a winner.
Tress.
Tree, so you had to pick between 1 and 100.
Tress, but Tree amazingness.
Yeah, 1 and 100 on which panel? Was that panel? Is that what they call it?
It's a layer. So
layer.
It's
a layer,
right? Paper, essentially, I guess. Anyway, so it was like, guess which layer the boat ended up on after combining them all down to like one layer. Guess that number, and the number was 69.
And
I thought it was hilarious,
and Agent Smith got it.
I picked it, and Agent Smith picked it. Yes.
Nice.
So, good job, Agent.
Well done. So
I'm surprised there was like, I don't know, there was quite a few guesses before anybody guessed 69, and I was like surprised.
Really, I would have thought
everyone immediately.
It was the fourth guess. It was the fourth.
Oh, was it the fourth?
Okay,
that's not too bad.
23, 76, 33, and then 69, and then a bunch of guesses after that because we didn't announce right away.
Yeah, maybe that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Tree's gonna finish it
so
up.
Agents.
I want to get it.
Agent Smith's gonna. Yeah, once you get printed. Yeah.
I'm excited to get that locked in. So, and then get that shipped off. Yes.
And I want to give a good shout out to Tree for being a good co-host and mod for answering the random question in our Discord as well, which was, why jump from Way of Kings to Tress in the podcast, and Tree with the quickness answer because Alan's a dark friend. He wants to torture us.
Because Alan hates us.
Oh, really?
So Alan hates us. Is
that how that works out?
Person on Discord. He doesn't like us very much, so
he doesn't like us. Yeah. And the real reason is actually because I just want to bounce around between worlds. But I did like that answer. It was great.
I was looking forward to coming to this series though. I was looking forward to coming to the second era of Mistborn though. Just FYI.
Yeah. So you're enjoying it so far?
Yeah. So I like this stuff, the Mistborn eras, more than I like what we just read. Not Tress. I'm talking
not Tress, but Roshar. That was Stormlight.
Because it's just a lot, and I feel like there's like so much world building there, and it's just I feel like it's going to take like 17 years, 32 months, and 17 additional months to help me understand what's going on.
Yeah.
So first, I got to find some monkeys. But yeah, it's a lot, and I feel like it's just like all these like hints on hints on hints and stuff, and I'm like, it's overwhelming to me.
Yeah,
and I feel like it's going to be overwhelming to me for a while. So but I feel like this is like low hanging fruit. I mean, this. I feel like I can get into these Mistborn sagas, and I'm like, I can pick it up. I'm like, it's a known entity. I can pick it up. You know, it's metals, it's succinct, it's a very subset. I would say the amount of stuff that I understand about Stormlight right now is about 2%.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. Makes sense. Oh,
yeah, I really
favorite
loved
character.
the
Let's go. Let's do some.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. Tree. Yeah. Before we
I
move
was just gonna say
yeah.
I loved the first Mistborn. I was so excited to get into this series, and then it was just completely different. And I was like, it just took me completely out of the mood. And I think that was part of it, because like I don't think this is a bad book. I don't think it's gonna be a bad series.
Yeah.
Like I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's like a murder mystery, you know, with like detectives and
there's a detective. It's kind of got what's that?
Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes, yeah.
Something noir. What is that? Film noir.
Film noir.
What did they used to call that back when they had the detective thing, and it was like Humphrey Bogart and whatever, something noir, film noir,
film noir. Yeah,
is that right? Film noir. Okay. Anyway, I feel like it's got that element to it, a little bit. So I like that aspect of it. And Tree, I'm aligned with you. I'm not a Westerns, cowboy, whatever person. Of course, I made my name Gunsmoke for like a while here because but that's the series Gunsmoke. All those things that came out back in the day, those Western series. I'm not into. My dad was huge into them. I don't know what it is. The generation above me loved them. I go to my barber shop. He watches them on a TV all the time.
All the spaghetti westerns. Yeah.
Yeah, my grandpa loves.
It's the most boring thing to me ever, and I'm like, wow. I would rather watch paint peel off of a wall than watch this Western, but some people are into it. So I kind of get it. I'm not a big fan of the Western piece of it, but I do like a lot of the other elements. So that's the reason why I'm into this. And then of course, it still has all the metallurgy and all the things. I'm a fan of that. Miss Boy,
Plus, it's just really cool. Like, how are they stealing all the stuff from the trains? Like, how are they doing that?
Yeah,
that's a fun puzzle, So there is a lot of fun, like interesting things mixed in with it. So, but it took me a bit to get into it, but then I did get into it, and it was pretty good. So I am excited to do the rest of the series finally. Right. And I love Wayne too. I love Wayne.
Oh, so that's gonna be an easy pick for you for this week, then, huh?
You what? Huh?
That's gonna be an easy pick for you for this week, huh?
Well, Wayne? I don't know. I guess Alan did ask us our favorite characters, and I kind of detoured.
He did. Yeah, I derailed us. That's my bad, actually.
I think we team effort derailed this stream. But I guess
It's a favorite character.
I don't want to pick Wayne now because he's just my over-encompassing favorite character all the time.
I feel like he's low-hanging fruit. Unfortunately, it's an easy pick. Phased, in the last Mistborn series, or Kelsier, and then Ben, of course. Yeah, those three were like super easy.
I don't know. Yeah. I mean, you pick first. I'll go last. You pick.
I'm gonna probably stick with Marcy.
Okay.
I'll probably stick with her for a bit because I like her mind. Very intellectual and intuitive. I still got a little bit of suspicion though, because I feel like she's being very evasive about the whole what she's doing in college and what she's studying and why she's something about that seems kind of off for right now. So I'm like, I hope she's not like villainous, but I don't get that vibe from her. I think she's completely innocent, but I'm like, why is she being evasive about some of that stuff? So I like her in general. Yeah. I still think that right now, until I'm told otherwise, she's going to be the love interest. So we'll see.
Okay,
that's fair.
All right. Cool.
Can I pick whoever Wax was talking to through his earring?
Harmon? Okay.
I don't know. Is it Caesar?
Is it Harmony? It could not be. Yeah, it might not be Harmony. You never know, right? So I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Either that or I'm picking the butler just because Alonzo doesn't like him.
Okay.
What's his name? It'll come to me.
I'm not going to say who he was, but the person I'm picking is on the way to the wedding dinner. They did mention that there's a familiar looking beggar that they passed.
Oh my God! Is it?
Oh,
Is it our cabin
got
boy?
him. Got him.
Got him. Got him.
Because he's always a beggar on this world. Oh, man. Got him.
He was a very familiar looking beggar, and they mention him in the book that they passed a very familiar looking beggar.
And it was a throwaway line. Alan, you got him.
We're just gonna throw that in there. Nobody will know.
Boo! I'm mad only because I didn't pick it up, and then you said
I
it.
never pick it up. I never do. Ever.
I was getting better about it, but I forgot that when it comes to this world, he's a beggar. That's how he exists.
For now, who knows?
Shoot. No, I should have. No, I would have gotten that because that's the way he was up
No,
here.
I wouldn't even think that. I wouldn't even have made that many steps.
Oh, I would have gotten there, but I just was so into this story.
Do you remember the line now, though? Do you remember the line when they're coming in? He even mentions like there's a
right, and it's a throwaway line. Yeah. No, absolutely, line. Alan, you got me. You got me, man.
Alan, what was the line?
Like right when they were walking into the party outside, there was a familiar looking beggar that Waxen Stairs saw. It just mentions it in one line. It's a throwaway line. Like there's.
I thought the beggar said something. Sorry.
No.
He might have. No, I don't think he said anything.
Because that's
the
reason why you know it's him is because that's the same way he's introduced for the first time in the first
one.
Trilogy is that he's like, there's something familiar about him. He kind of looks at him.
There's something familiar.
This is before he has interactions with him. It's like something familiar about it. And that's just the way he's always referred. Is it?
Yeah.
Huh. You know he's always here. It's Cosmere.
So he's always familiar, and the leader guy is always familiar. So the leader guy is the Kolas blood guy, right?
No. The Kolas blood was the dumb guy.
He's the one that can't really read anything. And
the leader guy has his face covered, but only can see his eyes. But he recognizes his voice.
He recognizes his voice.
Okay.
He recognizes his voice, but he couldn't put a finger on it. You know, just
interesting.
Fun times. So
always another mystery.
Always a mystery.
Always another mystery.
Yep.
Always another secret.
Mm-hmm.
Always another secret.
Yep. That's what it is.
Good Kelsier line. Always another secret.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, next week we'll be doing, I think, more than 3 chapters. Let me look at the spreadsheets. We will be doing 3 chapters. Sorry, 6, 7, 8.
Okay. Got it.
How many chapters are there?
Yep. There are a total of go gadget 20 in an epilogue.
Yeah, but I don't think, if I remember,
but we start doing like 4 chapters at a time at some point. I know.
I was going to say though, when I started, because when I look at the chapter list and it shows me how long each chapter is to read, they start getting like shorter and shorter. So I can tell we're going to be doing like 4 and 5 chapters or something like that soon because it reminds me of Tress. I mean, when we were in Tress, there was some longer chapters and it was like the shorter chapters. Like, we're in the sea and we're doing the thing. And
we're only going to, we're going to be finished with this by like the end of October, maybe even faster. It just depends on if we decide to like do Seder Lynch and just kind of double up on some things. But
nice.
So it's not a long book. It's a short one.
Yep.
They get longer in the series though, so the ones after are longer. But
because unless didn't you say last time that this was like supposed to be like kind of a standalone story or something, and then he expanded it, or did I find that from some
this one it was going to be a trilogy originally, and the way that this one became, he wrote the first one, and then he couldn't figure out how to do the second one, so then he wrote the third book. And then went back and wrote the second book.
Okay.
So
I thought it
reads a little weird.
This is like a standalone, like one.
He might have started this one. I mean, so So a lot of his books he does that on. Like, I mean, I know originally like Elantris still is a standalone, but he plans on writing more now on it. So there is books that he did do that with. And this might have been one of those where it was like it started out as a novella and it came a little bit too long to be a novella, but then once he started expanding it more, he's like, okay, now it has to be a series. So yeah, it might have been something like that.
Okay.
I can see how like one idea goes to another idea, goes to another idea, and then all of a sudden it's like
no idea, and you're like, okay, it's a full book.
know?
Yeah.
All right, fine.
Yeah.
Of course, he's releasing another book next month, so it's because he just I don't believe he ever sleeps. He just released a book like last month,
and he's still teaching, right?
This one's he's still guest teaching. He's not full time teaching, but he's guest teaching at BYU.
Okay, got it. Okay.
Yeah, he has guest professor. So he'll come in. He used to teach a class at BYU in Utah, but then now he just guest. All his lectures are online. They're really good, actually. They're writing lectures, and I've listened to a few of them just because I was curious, and they're actually really
interviews
fascinating.
He's done with some folks that were like non-spoilery and whatever. And I really enjoyed them because he's like extremely down to earth. I mean, somebody like this who was like a prolific writer, you would just think he'd be like so full of himself and whatever. And I mean, you can tell he really appreciates his fans and the people that like are hardcore and all the things. He doesn't alienate you at all, and so that's the reason why I'm like I like supporting the guy. I would if I was like in the area and I could go watch him lecture. I would go. With him.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yep. Fun times.
Yep.
Well, we'll get back next week for 3 more chapters, and then how we can be found is at thecosmoreads.com, the website where you can click on all the cool link stuff, and then like, subscribe, all the stuff I'm supposed to say for the algorithm, all that good stuff. That cool stuff. Be cool. All right. Be a lot cooler if you did, man.
Like the button.
Be a lot cooler if you did.
Be a lot cooler if you smash.
Aren't you supposed to say smash that like button and subscribe?
Are you on our Patreon? It'd be a lot cooler if you were.
Oh, Patreon too. All the things.
Patreon,
yes.
We have that too. Yeah, go check us out there. Merchandise,
because I got to work on my hat game based on what Tree said. So I need all the Patreons to help me buy more hats.
Well, I have this hat.
I need to get a Cosmic Reads hat. Maybe I'll get a Cosmic Reads hat.
Yes.
I can do that. Yeah.
I know, because I mean I have my Scott
shirt.
I don't wear it enough. I should wear it more, but
Okay, but like I want one that says Wayne's favorite hat on it, because
of course you're back in that realm, and there's no ska mentioned. By the way, I was waiting for ska to be mentioned, but I guess ska is
maybe later.
Well, ska's
it's a part of history.
Yeah,
it's part of history. Yeah, but I don't think they have ska anymore.
I have to bring out some ska shirts.
It's probably like a derogatory term.
Oh yeah,
nobody's gonna.
That's probably true. It's like now you say ska to somebody is like, how dare you?
Yeah, that's like real bad.
Yeah,
it's like calling someone a peasant. You don't do that.
Right. You don't call peasants.
Really,
it's like, oh, sir, you were enraging me. We are going to go to fisticuffs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway. So go check us out on the website. Go check out all the cool stuff. And we'll be back next week for some more. I think I don't got anything next week after this. So I think we're good. Right? Cool.
Yep.
Cool. All right. See you guys later. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you for watching the Cosmere Reads.
God stinks, God stay fresh. God stinks, God stay fresh.